Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel once again. I hope you guys are doing really well. And I'm really sorry for like such long days after getting another video. But this time it's going to be a little more personalized video, to be honest. What we are trying to do is I want you guys to relate to the experience, and I want you to get to know how actually you can come to Lithuania and how you can do things here. So I'm going to make three videos which is going to be correlating to each other. You'll get to know how I came here, what is the process, what are the documents required, what are the things that I did in my first month, all other things which is important for you to just land here and be successful here. It's going to be a three video series where you'll get to know about how I researched about Lithuania, how did I find the university, what did I do to find the course, what did I do to understand which university is the best thing, how I did the international transfers for fees and other things. What is the dormitory? How you can understand about the living expenses and all. So this is all what we're going to talk about in these three videos. And this first video is all about how I basically managed to come to Lithuania and what was the process all about. So definitely, as like all of you, I was having this plan of going internationally for my studies and basically moving out to some other countries and planning my life over there. So when I research about all the other countries, I was like thinking about Germany, I was thinking about Finland, I was thinking about Sweden, I was thinking about Ireland. There were like n number of countries that I was thinking about. But at the same time, if I'll be honest with you, I come from a middle class background. So it's very important for me to be in the budget. It's very important for me to not overspend. It's very important for me to get a good ROI of the money that I'm spending. So I went to a seminar. There was like a consultancy in Delhi. I went there. I was actually exploring the option of Germany because, to be honest, people say that you get free education in Germany. This was the thing that was pleasing me a lot as well. And I was thinking, okay, let's go to Germany. You don't have to pay tuition fees. But on reality, on real grounds, if you look at it, it's really difficult. Why I'm saying this? Firstly, only the public universities are which gives you the free education. Now, when I was looking at TUM, which is Technical University of Munich, it's one of the reputed universities across in Germany. And I was looking at the fees for the MBA courses because I'm a master's student right now. I did my bachelor's from India. And the fees was 35,000 euros, which is around 35 lakh INR. That was such a big sum of amount for me. So I thought, no, this is like way too much amount for me and I cannot afford it. Second, when you go to these public university, all these courses which are having free education, they basically want you to have good understanding of German language. They want you not A1, not A2, like B1 and B2 level of German understanding and German language proficiency, which is not very difficult. But yeah, it was very difficult in some cases where you are actually competing with people who are actually residing in Germany. So I got to know about all these things and I thought, okay, I was thinking of Germany, but Germany is like way expensive for me. Also, the blocked account in Germany has to have 11,208 euros, which is more than 11 lakh rupees. It's also a very big amount when you have to arrange this 11 lakh rupees until you get the visa, and then maybe you have to take it to Germany. Then you will be able to spend it. Maybe it's not for the people and the quality of life over there, but I did more research and I tried to find like what are the different options. Then I came to the Baltic region. Baltic altogether is not very expensive. When we talk about Lithuania, when we talk about Estonia, when we talk about Latvia, these countries have an average tuition fees of let's say 4 to 5,000 euros every year. So this is how I circulated my research. This is how I made a plan. So I came to Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, and I compared all these universities side by side. Why did I choose Lithuania? Firstly, the cost of living. So when I compared the cost of living of Lithuania with other countries, it's significantly good. The kind of cost of living in Lithuania that you can expect is of similar that you live, let's say if you're living in Delhi and you're going Bangalore for your higher studies, you can expect the same cost of living over there as well. So that is the reason why I chose Lithuania. Now I chose Lithuania. I was clueless how to find and how to go ahead. So I list down all the universities and all the states of Lithuania. Majorly, my focus was on three different states, which is Vilnius, which is the capital city of Lithuania. Then comes the Kaunas, and the third one is Klaipėda. All three states have millions of universities, good number of universities across. But I was actually looking out for some universities which are not accredited only in Europe but outside Europe as well. Why I was thinking that? My mindset was that, let's say if I do masters from Lithuania, and for an instance, if I'm not successful in Europe, if I come back, will my degree hold the same kind of value? That's where I got to know about Vilnius University. So definitely, I was trying about Vilnius University and Vilnius Tech, University. But as a foreign student, it was very easy for me to get into VGTU rather than going into VU. Why? Because all these standard courses which I'm doing masters in business leadership, all these major master courses are pretty much accessible in VGTU as compared to VU. You want to go to VU, you can go to VU. It's not very difficult, but that is only for the courses, or mainly they are accepting student for the standard courses. Like, let's say you want to do masters in computer engineering, maybe masters in data science, maybe masters in electronical engineering, maybe automation, robotics, and there are n number of courses as well. So this is what happened over there. So I selected VGTU. Then comes the application part. So on my time, like when I was planning for all this, and it was like year 2024, I'm gonna tell you the exact timeline that I went to this consultancy on 8th of February, and then I started my process with this consultancy, and did my research as well, and I started the whole on 12th of February 2024. So the first thing first, you need to have all your certificates. Now, here a lot of people get confused because you cannot directly do masters if you are having a 3-year bachelor degree. So let's say all the BCom students, all the BCA students, all the BBA students who have 3 years of degree are not eligible for having a master's degree directly in Lithuania. Why is the case? Because they don't accredit the system where you have 12 years of studies plus 3 years of bachelor's. You have to have a minimum 4 year of bachelor's. So I'm an engineering student. So I did my engineering from Gilgotia's India. So I had 4 year of experience. 4 year of studies, and then also I have 4 year of work experience as well. So I was eligible for master's program. Then I selected the master's program. There was like Masters of Business Administrator, which is MBA, Masters of Business Leadership. That's what I am doing. There was like a fintech course. And why I chose Masters of Business Leadership is just because it actually, aligns with what my requirement is, and it actually aligns with what I was looking out for. Because I wanted to do a course which will help me build my CV more. So this is what I did. So the first step first, you have to apply to the university. There will be a application fees which can range from 100 euros to 200 euros. If you're going to do it today, at my time it was around 8,000, 9,000 rupees, but at today's time, at today's conversion rate, it's going to be around 10,000 to 12,000 rupees per admission. Okay. So I did it only in one university, hoping that, okay, yeah, I don't have to apply to any other university. And I was thinking that, okay, let me be lucky and let me just, apply to only one university, which I did. Once you apply, you have to submit all the documents. Documents such as your passport, your 12th certificate, your bachelor certificate, your work experience, your CV, your other documents like PCC, your other documents in the terms of like transcript of, your degrees and other related documents. It's okay if you don't have PCC and other related documents, but your schooling, your CV, or your work experience, all these things should be in the place. So once they evaluate this, VGTU has this structure that they take online interviews. It's a recorded interview session. So I went to this recorded interview session. It was a 4 round interview session. I mean, by 4 round, I mean there was like 4 different questions that was actually basically trying to evaluate me on different parameters. It's not that hard. It's just like that you need to know what is the right answer for each and every question. Not the kind of like right answer, but a suitable and an answer which actually match the situation as well. So I did this interview. I did this interview online, and it's like a recorded interview. You don't have to face anyone in a video call or something. You just go there. There's like a set of questions, and you just click on everything. You start your interview. There's like a question, and you get 25 seconds to read out the questions to 30 seconds to read out the question. Then you can test your voice, and you get around different retakes, that okay, you submitted an answer but you're not satisfied with it, so you can definitely retake it. So that's how I did my interview, and my interview got cleared, and I got the email from VGTU that yeah, okay, they are happy to accept me. And then they gave me all the options, like how I want to pay the fees, what are the different options, and what is the requirement for me as an international student. So I was actually hoping for a different thing. So I did wait, for a longer duration before paying the fees, because I was expecting that, okay, I can apply for a scholarship. Although honestly, it was not successful for me. Later, I got to know that there was like different categories of scholarships, and honestly, brutally saying it, that we as a foreign nationals, we get a little bit less options of getting these scholarships. These are majorly for Lithuanian students and the people who are based out in EU. So that is the major reason. So I waited and I paid my fees in May. So I did my interview around March. I got the approval around March, but I paid the fees around May because I was waiting for a scholarship. For those who wants to apply for scholarship, you are definitely eligible to apply for scholarship, and the same option goes for scholarship as well. You get 4 to 5 questions. It's a recorded interview, and you have to give the recorded interview. And then, if you are eligible for scholarship, you can get the scholarship. So I got my fees, and now let's talk about the international transfer. Now, when we talk about the international transfer, there are different banks in India that allows international transfers, but the only problem is that the transaction time is like ranging from 4 days to 7 days, which is a big problem because you have to wait for these many days. I know it's not a lot, but yeah, at the same time, you always have this feeling that okay, yeah, what if the transaction fails and all and everything. So yeah, this was the thing where we waited for like 5 to 7 days to get this transaction done. The fees was paid, and then we get the list of documents that was required. Now, all these documents that we're talking about, it includes your PCC, it includes your passport, it includes your academic transcripts, degree transcripts, it includes your CV, it includes each and every document related to you. For me, as a Sardar student, as a Sikh student, there was a turban certificate also required, but it depends and it varies as per person. So, and you have to get all these things apostille as well. I'm just gonna give you a little bit brief about apostiling process. So there's like people across NCR region and across the India who gonna charge you hefty amount of money for these apostiling. But trust me when I say this, if you do a little bit of research, you can get your PCC apostille in just 170 rupees or 180 rupees, where people are charging close to 2000 rupees to get your PCC apostille. Apart from that, all the other documents can be apostille within the range of 1000 to 2000 per document. But you have to do a little bit of research. And if you are not able to find anything relevant, and if you are not able to get to these people, who are doing apostilling at such good rates, you can always hit me up and I can help you with that. So I got my document apostille, I submitted my fees, and I submitted everything to the university. Then comes the mediation number and letter of acceptance. So the acceptance letter basically tells you that the university has accepted you, and the mediation number is the number which says that okay, this is the number, this is the unique student that is coming out from a different country to Lithuania, which number goes to the migration department, which is the department to basically decide to give you the visa and all other things as well. So this was like the initial one part where we talk about the journey of a student, how to finalize the college, how to understand what is the relevant college and the city, what is the relevant course, and how do you pay the fees and all and everything. In the next part, we're going to discuss about what does the process looks like on the basis of TRP. How do you get the TRP? What is the step involved in it? What is the fees? How much time does it take? How much time does it take to get your response of and the decision of your interview? And the secondly, it also we're gonna also talk about how much time you have to wait to get the card, which is the TRP card, which actually gives you the residency, the temporary residency in Lithuania. So these are the things that we're going to talk about in the second video. Till the time, if you have any questions, you're free to reach me out anytime. I'm more than happy to help. And yeah, if you are liking this videos, and if you are thinking that yeah, it is getting a little related to you and your experience, would be very happy if you guys can share some reviews. I would be happy to work on that. Once we finish this all, my journey and all, then we're gonna go on street. Then you're gonna see a little bit change in the environment. Uh, and we're gonna explore Vilnius together. Then we're gonna explore Kaunas and Klaipėda as well. So these are the three main cities that we're gonna cover, and then subsequently we will just plan accordingly how you can just land and be successful here in Lithuania. Till the time, all the best, and you have a good day and a good week. Thank you. Bye.